if you haven't gotten a next-gen console yet, now would probably be a good time.
Stop her!
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be trying to keep our cool as we count down the top 10 most anticipated video games of 2016. Because there are so many great games coming out, we have to set some strict guidelines in order to keep this list at 10, with some very worthwhile honorable mentions, of course.
Oh, let's break it down!
We're only going to be looking at games that have A, actual gameplay footage, and B, a 2016 expected release date. Number 10, The Legend of Zelda Wii U, working title. Zelda, we were anxious for you when we thought you were coming out in 2015, and we're still anxious with your delay into 2016. We're fine with the delay if it means the game is better, though.
Are you sure that this will be released next year?
Yes. All of the staff members are working together and doing their best.
There's still no word on what the overall plot will be, or where the game fits into the Zelda timeline. Zelda timeline. But what we do know is that the game shows a lot of promise. A fully connected overworld, more freedom to explore, shooting arrows at enemies while on Epona, bullet time with those arrows, and the largest Zelda world ever created.
That's a huge world.
We haven't even seen the whole world yet.
It'll be a great way to celebrate 30 years of the franchise, but we can't put it any higher on this list because we basically know as much as we did in 2014. Number 9, XCOM 2. This game takes place 20 years after the events of the 2012 release, XCOM Enemy Unknown. You're still tasked with fighting alien invaders in tactical turn-based gameplay, but the stakes are much higher compared to the previous games. You see, the XCOM team didn't win all those years ago. They lost.
You were probably expecting to see my father. In all that's happened, I'm guessing Central didn't tell you yet. He's gone.
This led to the surrender of the Council Nations and the XCOM team fading into the background, with most members submitting to the aliens or going into hiding. But enough about the plot, right? It's XCOM. More aliens, more units, more crushing defeat. What else do you need? Number 8, Final Fantasy 15.
Never miss!
An old name, a now past-gen console, rumors of cancellation, a 10-year wait. Really, the anticipation for this title writes itself. It may be hard to believe, but 2016 looks to be the year that we finally get our hands on this game. In 2015, we got a playable demo included with Final Fantasy Type 0 HD, a showing at Gamescom, and a confirmed 2016 release announced at PAX Prime.
I am starving, sitting in that car for hours.
Hopefully soon we'll get to learn more about the Kingdom of Lucis beyond trailers, interviews, and demos, right? Well, either way, it's gonna have to work hard to prove itself after the sour taste left in our mouths over the Lightning trilogy.
少しゆっくりしていくか。
どっちでも。
いいね、休もう。休みたい。
Number 7, Doom. Rumors of cancellation, a long wait. Hold on a second, this is sounding awfully familiar. Didn't we just talk about this game a moment ago? Well, nevertheless, we had given up hope for Doom 4 a while ago, and apparently so did the team developing it, sort of. Actually, they went back to square one, and in 2014 we got to see a new look for the game, minus the 4 in the title. E3 2015 revealed new gameplay footage that showed off the foundation of any Doom franchise, giving us a lot of the things we'd become accustomed to with the series back in 1993. Oh, Doom guy, never leave us again. Number 6, Star Fox Zero. Fox and his crew are back in the R-Wings after being grounded for a decade, not counting the 2011 remaster. We're eagerly awaiting the return of Falco, Peppy, and Slippy, though honestly we kinda missed the little whiny toad. We'll probably regret that statement during gameplay. This game will have the option of using the Wii U gamepad for aiming, or you can always just use the analog sticks if you're a purist. And according to Miyamoto, the game will have main missions with the traditional Star Fox gameplay, and side missions with more experimental gameplay mechanics. Nintendo has said that the game is a reimagining of Star Fox 64, but as long as Peppy tells us to do a barrel roll and Starwolf keeps acting like an asshole, that's all we really need, right? Number 5, Horizon Zero Dawn.
Our stories speak of the ones that came before.
Known for the Killzone franchise, Guerrilla Games is trying something new for the first time since 2004, an action RPG. Officially announced at E3 2015, this PS4 exclusive features a woman named Aloy as she traverses through a post-apocalyptic world that doesn't look all that bad.
Their great cities faded away.
Here, there's green grass all around with majestic mountains and robot dinosaurs to boot. Sure, the gameplay looks tight and Guerrilla Games has been known to deliver, but come on, robot dinosaurs, what more do you need? Let's play this already.
Time to shut you down!
Number 4, Uncharted 4, A Thief's End.
If you'll excuse me.
I'm not in the mood for games.
When will heroes learn that they'll never be able to stay in retirement? To be fair, Nathan Drake's been living a rather uneventful life with Elena Fisher since the end of Uncharted 3, so he was probably lulled into a false sense of normalcy after 3 years of no fortune hunting.
You've been out of the game for a long time. Maybe I need to remind you the kind of people we'd be crossing here.
Things take a turn for the adventurous when his older brother Sam shows up, though. Yeah, I guess someday action heroes will realize that thought-to-be-dead relatives aren't actually dead until you see the body.
It's good to see you're alive, little brother. Come on. We got a treasure to find.
This reunion begins what could potentially be one of the biggest games on the PS4. We certainly thought so last year when we did this list, and this year we're pretty darn sure.
I hate this truck! Hang on, Nathan!
Number 3, Dark Souls 3. Because clearly From Software can't stop punishing us. Or maybe we just can't stop punishing ourselves.
Yes, indeed.
Even after the 3 previous titles in the Soul franchise and Bloodborne, we're apparently still not tired of dying over and over again. This new release takes everything we love about the franchise and adds several new components. New combat features like the Ready Stance, which give players special abilities, an expanded character builder that provides more creative options, and of course improved weapons to face those deadly creatures with. While the number of different areas has decreased, the size of them has significantly increased, giving us more places to explore as we... Hey, wait, did that tree just move? Number 2, No Man's Sky. Indie developer Hello Games had a rather ambitious idea, a game where we can freely explore a procedurally generated open universe with an astronomical number of planets. How astronomical? Well, according to the studio, somewhere around 18 quintillion, and every planet is unique with its own life forms and dangers to face.
And then we're going to set people loose in it. So
by entire universe, do you mean something the size of the universe?
Exactly, yes.
As a planetary explorer, you're tasked with investigating these planets and gathering information that you'll submit to the Atlas, a universal database that can be shared with other players.
People will start exploring on a route towards the center of the galaxy, and then other people will be drawn towards that route.
But the biggest feature in the game, at least to us, is that if you're the first to discover something, you can name it. We kind of want to put the name Watch Mojo on something.
Put your name on.
Mine! The Cole Bison! That's nice.
Before we get to the last game we're bouncing in our seats for, let's take a look at these honorable mentions.
To win! One for my highlight reel.
Easy now. Oh, that's not good.
Number 1, The Last Guardian. We actually can't believe we get to put this game on this list. Like Final Fantasy XV and Doom, this is another game we thought we'd never see. but something about this title felt a bit more hopeless. Probably since there will always be more JRPGs like Final Fantasy and more shooters like Doom. But this looks like something special. All we knew for the longest time was that it was being directed and designed by Fumito Ueda, who had previously designed Ico and Shadow of the Colossus, and that it starred a boy and a giant hybrid bird-dog-cat thing. After hearing nothing for years, we were stunned to not only see it resurface at E3 2015, but to see gameplay and be told to expect it in 2016.
Ick.
Do you agree with our list?
It's always good to see a familiar face.
What 2016 releases are you eagerly saving up your money for? For more excitable top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
In a long time. Too long. Not much longer.